Good Samaritan was the hated outsider who had compassion on a victim, just as Jesus is the hated outsider who had compassion on all of us and paid the price for our sins. But the challenge to the lawyer asking the question was, the lawyer asking the question wanted to know, who's my neighbor? So I've got these categories. You know, I've got neighbors I really, really have to pay attention to because we're in the same business. Neighbors that I kind of encounter every now and then, and do I have to be nice to them? Neighbors who hate me, like the Romans, you know, can't I be angry at them? And Jesus turns it around. Instead of asking, who is my neighbor? He says, who's the neighbor to the person in need? And that's what Christians ought to be doing, is not asking, okay, who's my neighbor? I know I need to love my aunt even though she's mean to me. But how can I be the neighbor who's generous and kind to the person who's in need? That doesn't have to mean you foolishly give up everything you have and become homeless for the sake of the homeless. It doesn't mean that. I mean, it can, but it shouldn't have to. Because there's wisdom involved in choosing the moment, choosing the person. The Good Samaritan was carefully planned generosity, but there was an extravagant feature to it because he just was moved. So I think that's a great example of cultural attitudes. Are we people who are moved by someone in need? And do we have a plan to help them? Or are we people who just say, you know, somebody's got to take care of it, not me. Someone else's job.